what's happening, guys? So this has gone slightly under the radar. I missed the drama between the BBC and Gary Lineker, but Anthony Gordon's given one of the most tone-deaf interviews you're ever likely to see from a professional footballer over the weekend, in which he essentially told Sky Sports that he's unhappy with the short statement Everton put out following his departure and believes he deserved a much grander farewell than what he received. Now, before I lay into him, it's important to note that Everton supporters hardly covered themselves in glory either. Chasing his car down outside Goodison Park after the defeat to Southampton was bang out of order, and they obviously can't begrudge an individual looking to better their career by making a move away from Merseyside. But the matter should have ended for both parties once the transfer was officially completed. While Everton's fans appear to have moved on, Gordon's decided that it's time to speak out 2 months after everything went down. You can't help but wonder what sort of Muppets are advising this kid, and told him that giving this interview would be a good idea. Don't get me wrong, unlike most Premier League viewers, I think Gordon's got plenty of talent and could very well go on to have a brilliant career. And I said as much in a previous video, which you can access via the top right hand corner of your screen. But some of his statements are more delusional than Ty from AFTV. Take this for instance. Gordon said, "I played a massive part in keeping the club up and was the players' player and manager's player of the year. So for them to not show me any credit or thank me hurt a little bit." Comments like this make it crystal clear he surrounded himself with yes men that will tell him what he wants to hear, as opposed to what will actually help him both in his career and life as a whole, which is, unfortunately, the case with most modern day players. Not to mention, Richarlison was unanimously seen as Everton's main man last season, and I don't think that's even open for debate. Furthermore, aside from the fact he's yet to register a goal or assist for Newcastle, which suggests it would be in his best interest to keep his head down and focus on acclimatizing to his new surroundings rather than moaning to the media, he can't possibly expect them to be waxing lyrical about an academy lad who forced his way out by refusing to turn up to training, handing in a transfer request, and departing through the back door at a time when the football club was at rock bottom. Again, pushing for a transfer to go through is hardly anything new, but expecting adulation from your former employers after doing so very much is. Look no further than Harry Kane. When Man City came calling in 2021, him and his entourage did all they could to seal the deal. While it didn't end up going through, I'm sure you all remember how disgruntled Spurs fans were at the time. And that was towards a man who had quite literally done 1,000 times more for their side than Gordon ever did for Everton, which makes this narrative of supposed disrespect all the more bizarre. Gordon also said, "My whole life's been at Everton. I'll always be rooting for them and wish them nothing but the best. In my eyes, this is a sorry attempt at pulling at the heartstrings of Evertonians, who'll no doubt be saying that if you really felt this strongly about the club, why leave at all? We've seen plenty of one-club men turn down more lucrative offers in the past, which just goes to show you, actions really do speak louder than words." Overall, while this might not be the biggest deal in the world, it does showcase how detached from reality the kid really is. Personally speaking, I still back him to come good, but do believe sanctioning an interview in order to drip feed his feelings to the public was stupidity of the very highest order. Unfortunately, he's also picked up an injury, which Eddie Howe has stated will rule him out for a few weeks, so we won't be seeing much of him until next season, by which time I hope he gets his act together both on and off the pitch. As always, cheers for tuning in, lads. Please do let me know what you made of this video down below, as well as your own thoughts on Anthony Gordon and this completely bizarre interview. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.